Let me welcome our next finalist. She's Sanchita Karki, and her topic is a past memory I would relive. र उहाँसँग उहाँको कुरा गर्नु पर्दाखेरि यो पास्ट मेमोरी आई वुड रिलिभको बारेमा उहाँले कुरा गर्नु पर्दै उहाँलाई चाहिँ हल्का अलिकति गाह्रो भएको थियो किन भन्दाखेरि सी हेज लाइक भेरी अ लट अफ मेमोरिज द्याट सी वुड लाइक टु रिलिभ त्यही भएको भएर चाहिँ उहाँले चाहिँ हल्का अलिकति दोधार परेको रहेछ र उहाँ चाहिँ जब स्ट्रेस्ड और एङ्सियस हुनुहुन्छ उहाँ चाहिँ एकदम डिप ब्रेथ लिएर सब स्ट्रेसलाई रिलिज गर्नुहुने रहेछ र टकिङ मोर अबाउट हर she is a perfectionist. She believes she is a perfectionist and she believes that's her strength as well as weakness. So let's see how perfect will she be with her speech. So let's welcome her with a round of applause, everybody.
I have a confession. But before that, quick jumping jacks. My therapist recommended me this. He said, whenever you feel nervous or feel like an anxiety attack is about to kick in, do this. This will distract your mind, fill your body with oxygen, and make you feel relaxed. Do you know what else jumping jacks remind me about? The time I used to play karate. Every punch I threw, every kick I hit used to fill my mind with dopamine. Life was so beautiful back then. But then one day, I decided to take a very bad decision. I decided to leave my passion behind to pursue my studies. And today, if a genie appeared right in front of me to give me one chance to go back to my past and change things, no, I would not return back to that moment. I would choose something else. And before I tell you what that something else is, a quick survey. How many of us here have regrets? Give me a quick smile. Okay, I see a lot of white teeth there. See, the reason I asked you to smile is because this is a good news, a happy news. Regret is a universal human experience, and the only people that do not have regrets are 5-year-olds, people with brain damage, and sociopaths. So congrats, you're normal, but normal does not always signify good. A research conducted with adult psychiatric patients that once attempted suicide in their lives revealed that for a majority of them, regret was one of the major reasons that pushed them to take that step. And to be particular, regret of things that they did not do in life rather than the wrong things they did. And you see, this brings me to my confession. I have this vivid memory of the 72 earthquake. The time where everyone were fearing about the death, and I remember myself in that moment praying to God to give me one more chance so that I could spend more time with my family. I guess every one of you here did that, right? But tell me honestly, how many of you brought that into action after the earthquake? Because I did not. And last year, when I lost my grandfather, that is the moment realization hit. I realized that this is the biggest regret I'll always have in life, to not transform words into actions. And ladies and gentlemen, they say wise men learn from the mistakes of others. So here I am, a living example of a mistake that I do not want any of you to ever experience in life. And when I tell you about this, I do not only mean about the mistakes that you convert in your personal relationships, but the injustice that you are serving to your dreams and goals by simply not being able to back up your words into actions. So the next time someone asks you about your dream, do not only speak about it. Dare to put in work so that you can turn your dreams into reality. Step out of that comfort zone, roll your sleeves up, and step into the stage. And remember, if you ever feel nervous or afraid, jump the jack out of it and do it anyways, because when someone asks you next time to speak on the topic, a past memory that I would change, you would have nothing to speak about. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanchita, for that inspiring and motivating speech. I hope you all got a big perks of motivation from her. So do we have any questions for Sanchita? Yes, ma'am has some question. Junita, ma'am.
So I really like the idea that you brought regarding mistakes and how you should improvise. So how important for you is to critically reflect on your past and come up with some new thought or new ideas, or improvise your behavior or something that you really did wrong. So I mean to say, critical thinking is really important, right? So how do you do that, critically reflecting your past and your doings and everything?
Thank you for your wonderful question. You know, there is a very interesting fact about human body. Our brains are wired to naturally forget things that are our mistakes or regrets that we have. So our body naturally accommodates to those mistakes without us even having to critically reflect on those things. And I think whatever is to happen, you will face that. That will come to you naturally, and your brain will support you whatever decision you make. So do not care about your mistakes. Life happens, and you move on. That's all I have to say.
SHARDA Production Private Limited, digitalizing and visualizing brand since 2013.